The first time I saw her eyes, they didn't seem alien at all. They glowed faintly with a color I had no word for, somewhere between sapphire, silver, and starlight, and yet they were filled with an emotion so recognizable, so human, that it broke something inside me. It had been 3 weeks since the Vehlari ship entered orbit. Earth's governments called it first contact. Ordinary citizens like me called it the end of normal life. The Vehlari were taller than us, leaner, with ridges that curved elegantly over their temples like natural crowns. Their voices carried a resonance that stirred both fear and awe. I was one of the few selected to act as a liaison. Not because I was qualified. I was just an engineer who had worked on the orbital docks, but because the Vehlari requested voices of the ordinary. They didn't want diplomats or generals. They wanted humans who had known silence, labor, and longing. And that was how I came face to face with her. She was called Salith, though the name bent strangely on my tongue. Her presence was commanding, though she did not need to raise her voice or move with menace. She simply was. Every breath of hers seemed deliberate, each glance weighted with centuries of memory. On the 3rd day of our interaction, she leaned close and said, "Do not forget, human, my eyes will not let you." The words haunted me long after. First I thought it was a warning, maybe some kind of alien intimidation tactic. But Salith did not treat me like prey or subject. She treated me as if she was searching for something inside me. We spoke often in the observation chamber of their vessel, where stars spilled endlessly across the void. She asked me strange questions. Do you fear death, or forgetting? What dream do you remember most vividly? If your name were erased, would you still be you? I stumbled through answers, aware that each word was catalogued by her piercing gaze. One evening, she reached toward the glass, her slender hand pressing against the transparent barrier between us and the galaxy. "Your world is fragile," she said, almost wistfully. "You protect it with fire and war, but you do not see its fragility. Memory is all that truly endures." It was then I began to notice the Vehlari's obsession with memory. They didn't write stories the way we did. They didn't build libraries. Instead, they carried their entire histories in their eyes. Some kind of biological mechanism, a crystalline structure woven into their irises, allowed them to record and replay moments with absolute fidelity. When Salith looked at me, she wasn't just seeing. She was capturing, storing, binding. "Your people will forget us in time," she told me. "But we will not forget you. Not ever. Even if you wish us to." The meetings continued. I grew used to her presence, to the strange way she tilted her head when studying me, to the way her eyes shimmered when she laughed softly at my awkward attempts to explain human humor. But then the peace fractured. Earth's governments had grown uneasy. The Vehlari had shared no technology, no weapons, no trade agreements. They only watched. Suspicion grew like a storm cloud. When a Vehlari craft moved too close to a military satellite, panic erupted. Suddenly, whispers of invasion spread through every channel. On the ground, riots broke out. People didn't want aliens lingering in the sky, staring down at them like silent gods. The world leaders demanded answers. And when no answers came, they prepared their missiles. Conflict. Salith knew. I could see it in the way her gaze dimmed, like starlight fading behind shadow. "Your people will destroy themselves before they destroy us," she murmured one night. "But you, human, you do not wish this. I can feel it." She reached out and touched my hand. Her skin was cool, almost metallic yet soft. A surge of images spilled into me. For an instant, I saw flashes not of Earth, but of her world. A sea of crystalline plains, towers carved from living stone, skies filled with twin moons. I saw her standing among her people, fierce and proud. I saw wars, victories, and unbearable losses. I staggered back, breathless. What was that? Our memory, she whispered. Now you carry it too. What we see, what we know can be shared. You are remembered by me. And now you will remember me. Her words echoed, strange and heavy. The next day, Earth launched its first missile strike. The Vehlari ships absorbed the impact like rain against glass. They did not retaliate. They only watched. But humanity wasn't done. Fleets rose into orbit, soldiers prepared for war, and the fragile silence broke. I begged Salith to intervene, to explain their purpose. Tell them why you're here. Stop this before it's too late. She shook her head, her silver starlit eyes full of sorrow. We cannot. The cycle must play. Humanity must choose whether it remembers or forgets. I didn't understand. But I couldn't watch billions die in a misunderstanding. So I did the unthinkable. I stole aboard a shuttle and flew directly to the United Nations Orbital Command. When they seized me, I shouted until my throat bled. They're not here to conquer us. They're here to remember us. You're about to start a war against those who only came to witness. But fear outweighed reason. Orders were given. Weapons prepared. That night, as Earth's fleet prepared for a final, catastrophic assault, Salith came to me in secret. She looked weary, ancient, her glow dimmed. You tried, she said gently. That is enough. No, shouted. There must be something. Stop this. Her eyes met mine, and once more that strange shimmer surrounded me. She pressed her forehead to mine, and the galaxy seemed to explode inside my skull. Memories. Thousands of them. Millions. Generations of Vehlari lives poured into me. Births, wars, laughter, tragedies, songs sung under alien suns. And within it all, her memories of me. Every glance, every word, every awkward laugh we had shared. I was overwhelmed. And then she whispered, her voice breaking. Do not forget, human. My eyes will not let you. Climax. The next day, the battle began. Earth's ships surged forward, missiles streaking, lasers cutting through the void. The Vehlari ships did not fire back. They only shifted formation, absorbing blows. And then, all at once, their ships ignited with light. Not weapons, memories. Giant projections filled the skies, visible even from Earth's surface. Entire histories unfolded in luminous streams. Their planets, their struggles, their countless civilizations that had risen and fallen. And finally, faces, our cities, our laughter and pain. Every moment they had observed was broadcast across the heavens. Humanity saw itself reflected, unfiltered, undeniable. The war stopped mid-fire. Soldiers, leaders, civilians, all of them, stared upward in silence. And through it all, I felt Salith's presence within me. Her eyes burned inside my memory. Her words etched into my mind like fire. The fleets withdrew. Earth did not attack again. Fear gave way to wonder, then to shame. We realized the truth. The Vehlari had not come to destroy. They had come to preserve.